Hello everyone, in this video we're going to take a look at how to create uh, a, a live stream that I guess has two different scoreboards in it. We have a team scoreboard and a current game scoreboard. So this is an example of the Table Tennis Daily YouTube channel where they, in their top left corner, they have a team scoreboard, and in the bottom left hand corner, they have the current game scoreboard. And so when it comes to scoreboard and creating these, um, just note that we're going to have two different scoreboards that we're going to need to create. And so let's actually go ahead and do that now. If you don't have a open scoreboard account, you can go to app.openscoreboard.com. Once you log in, you'll get a page that looks exactly like this. What we'll need to do is we'll start with opening scoreboards right here. And if you don't have any right now, it'll ask you to create a new one. All you have to do to create one is just give it a name. So for example, I will name this one team scoreboard. So that will be our team. And then I'm going to create a second one. And this is going to be our current game scoreboard. And so what we're going to do is I do have the templates available on openscoreboard.com. And so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to use the templates that I've created. We're not going to make any modifications or anything. So this should be able to get you up and running pretty quickly if you're just using the templates. And so, so for Team Scoreboard, we're going to go ahead and open it up and launch the scoreboard. And it's just going to be a blank editor just like this. And so what we're going to do is we are going to go to openscoreboard.com, which is right here. So at openscoreboard.com, on the top right hand corner, there's going to be templates. And if you hover over that, you'll see team scoreboard, generic scoreboard, courtside, and pickleball overlay scoreboard templates. So for this one, we're going to go to team scoreboard, and then we're going to click on team scoreboard template to download it. And it does come with a password. So we're going to go ahead and open that. So we'll go back to our editor, and we're going to import it. And I'm going to select my scoreboard. Password is open. Type that in, and right then and there, the template has added everything that we need. We're going to hit save, and then we can actually close our scoreboard. We're not going to need to come back to it. But we do need to go to the second one. So we did our team scoreboard. Now we need to do our current game scoreboard. We're going to do the exact same thing, except we're going to open it up and just download a different template. So go back to the main page. And I guess I'll do the generic scoreboard template here. And simple stream overlay template. We'll click on that to download it. It'll download. We're going to import this one. Type in open. And right there, we can just hit save and close it. And we will have pretty much everything we need for our match. Okay, so now for team matches, you need teams. And so before we can create a team match, we're going to need to add some teams. So let's go ahead and create one. We're going to name this Team A. And we're not going to have a logo for it right now, but we're going to add one player named Jack. And we will create that team. And then for Team B, we will add a player named John. And then we'll add that. And if you would like to add logos to these teams, you can find like a third-party uploading website where you upload to their website, and then they'll give you a URL that you can use. And once you have that URL, you can copy and paste it into here. Currently, Open Scoreboard doesn't hold or doesn't allow you to upload files to the Open Scoreboard app. Maybe something later in the future or something possibly. But at the moment, you basically just copy and paste the URL of the photo and put it in here if you want it to show. So let's go ahead and save this. And then so we have both of our teams. So once we have two teams, we can create a team match. And so we'll have a team match versus team A and team B. And it will be the sport of table tennis. Pickleball is also available, but we'll create this one here. And then, so once we have this, what do we need in order to start live streaming? So now that we have a team match going on, what we want to do is create some dynamic URLs so that we can use these for our streaming setup. So I'm going to call this Team Scoreboard, and then it's going to be for the team match on table 1, and we're going to use our Team Scoreboard overlay here. And the reason why we're creating a dynamic URL is because on your camera or your stream setup, you're going to need to overlay a scoreboard. But for team matches, the URL changes every single time. So with a dynamic URL, instead of changing the URL on your streaming setup, you can actually just come back to the app here, and then you'll say, oh, team A versus team B. Oh, well, now it's team A versus team C. Once you created that team match, you just select it here, and then it will automatically transfer over, to a different team match. You don't have to do any, URL changes or anything like that on the on your streaming setup. So it's meant to make things a little bit easier, where you can manage it here instead of somewhere else. So I'm going to go ahead and create this team scoreboard, and then we're going to create another one for current game scoreboard, and that is also going to be for the team match here, for table 1, and we're going to do our current game scoreboard. So now what do we do with our live stream here? So one thing that we're going to be doing is in Prism Live Studio, if you're using that. So for example, let's see if I can, let's see if this works here. So in Prism Live Studio, if I were to go over here and I were to add a new web widget, I did not copy anything yet, so let me go back here, and I will hit Team Scoreboard. I will do copy that, and then I will paste that in here. And so I've added that. I'm going to add it to my top left-hand corner. And then I need to go back and get the URL for my current game score, or for my current game scoreboard. And then I go back to my phone here, and I will be adding another web widget. Okay, and so I can change this. And so this is what my match will look like. This is what my phone will look like. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back. The current game score looked a little weird because there's no actual match that started. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our game score, or our team match here, and we're going to go and keep score. So we'll create a match, and we'll just kind of set up the very first match here. So Jack will wear this, and John will have a blue as well. And they'll just start the game here. And so now, if I go back to my phone, now you have Jack versus John. And that's what our streaming setup is going to look like. And then from here, all we need to do is just keep score from here. And then let's say that John's going to win this game. So John's going to win 11-0, 3 games straight. So the match was finished, and our team match shows that right now Team B is winning. And then our scoreboard, so if we go to our dynamic URL and we just see our team scoreboard, and we open that up in the browser here, you'll see that Team B is now ahead 1-0. And that's going to show on your live stream. So once you get this all kind of set up, all you need to do is start keeping score, and then the team matches will update automatically for you. So hope this was helpful, and let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions.